Merry meet everyone. So we are going to be talking about the new moon in Aries, which is on April 17th. So this is about your title, image, profile, appearance, and reputation. A makeover or relaunch is overdue. So with the last video we did, we talked a lot about self-care this month. So I feel like that's going to help with this makeover and relaunch. But let's see what we have. So these cards are talking about my personal journey of deep healing spread. What do I need to know about each? So, card one is body, card two is mind, and card three is the soul. So, what type of deep healing do you need for your body, mind, and soul? And I also have a self care card at the end. So I'm going to read some of the journal prompts too with these cards. That way you kind of get a little bit of that deep healing that, this is talking about. So card one is for body. Choose who you are becoming. So basically the meaning of this card is a choice. The duality of right and wrong, choosing the path toward your future self and taking the reins and leading the way. Kind of like committing to one path and allowing spirit to deliver your dream. So the journal prompts for this is, what lessons did you need to experience in order to stand exactly where you are standing? Has what you are working on toward shifted or expanded along the way? Is there anything about what you've been building that feels too small for your big sacred future? Have you been making choices based on what's possible today instead of what's possible tomorrow? So, interesting questions. So, let's go to card two. We have bliss is worth creating from, for, from. So, basically, this means in flow with the universe, joy, passionately creating, being on purpose, creating from your heart, finding the things that make your heart sing, manifesting more bliss by calling it into your life now. So, the journal prompts for this card is there something like a person, a belief, a feeling, or a worry that's getting in the way of your bliss? How can you let it go? What one small action can you take today that will nourish your spirit? What have you been neglecting? And how can you open up your schedule for some ongoing soul time? Meditation, nutrition, exercise. What's your soul medicine? What makes you happy? Okay. And then card three, we have success and transformation. So essentially this means the end of one thing and the beginning of another. Rebirth, ongoing growth, continuous improvement, transformation, and change. So the journal prompts for this is, what is ending and what is beginning? How can you honor these two states of transition? Do you tend to rejoice in the new or lament the past? Every great success story includes moments of rejection and mistakes before that wildly incredible step was taken. How have you transformed and transformed again in order to be ready for your big moment? How are you welcoming continuous improvement in your life? And what one thing can you do differently that would be a dramatic improvement over last time? Excuse me. Okay, so the self-care card for this is clean your space. Okay, so time to clean that energy, clean that space, sage your area, your surroundings in Palo Santo. Okay. Now this could be spring cleaning. This could be going through your closet, or, like going through your kitchen and reorganizing things. But I think this is more of a spiritual cleanse, like clean your spiritual place, space, however you want to say it. So yeah, definitely do the whole Epsom salt bath, saging, Palo Santo, whatever it is that you feel helps you become cleansed spiritually. Um, and maybe do some shadow work. I feel like this is kind of calling for some shadow work here. That's kind of why I did the journal prompts. So maybe try those out and see how you feel afterwards. But if you feel like you're getting overwhelmed or anxious or anything like that, then take a break. Don't do too much. Healing takes time. I know it sounds great to just like do all the shadow work you can and get it over with and out of the way, but sometimes you gotta take a more slower pace. So I hope this was helpful to someone. I know I enjoyed doing this reading for you guys. So now I am going to show you a business card. So I went to a concert and these people were here. It's called Covered by Danny. It's a blind date book. So you can either, reach out to them and check out their full stock, or you can do a custom order. They have email and they have Facebook. And this is the book that I got with them. I haven't read it yet just because I've been busy reading other books, but it's kind of like about a goblin king and things like that. So it seems like it would be really interesting. And from what people have told me, it's a good book to read. So yeah, check them out. I'm sure they have plenty of other books. Hopefully you can see this. It's kind of blurry. There we go. Okay, got it. So yeah, check them out. They're really cool people, really nice. They told me like when I come out and was trying to pick something, they were like, "Hey, we have some stuff, in the back, or you can email us a book you're looking for." But yeah, check them out. I think that's all I have for you guys. Yeah. So I will see you next time in the next video for May. So I hope everyone has a very wonderful month, and hopefully it's not too bad of a hiccup, but just stay positive, keep moving forward, and keep your head up, and there's always sunshine after the storm. See you next time.